Welcome, listeners, to our latest Friday freebie as we finish our guest arc with Rev from the Crit Show, as we finish the finale of Welcome to the Neighborhood. When last we left our heroes, they were approaching a strange neighborhood where there had been a bunch of disappearances, where the library had basically told them if they could not solve the issue, they were going to go scorched earth. We've had some unfortunate implications that were hopefully resolved, but we will see at the end of this if they actually manage to save the neighborhood, or that we're going to see a monster truck and some rocket launchers blow this place to heck. Next week's Wednesday episode is going to be the return of Adventures with Attitude as we start the arc that will conclude season 2. There's a lot of spoilers coming up, some action and adventure, and some heroism that I hope you enjoy. And now, on to the show.
He reaches into his afro, digs around, you just hear a lot of clunking, and pulls out a clipboard. Oh wait, you're gonna need a pen too. And pulls out a pen. Now, if you do me a favor, I've already provided you a cover on here. You just gonna need to get yourself well acquainted with your old bopping name, baby. Oh! Hands you the clipboard.
What's the name I see on that clipboard?
It just says Neera O.
Alright.
Here you go. Now, I don't know why they all worried about everything. Everything seems just fine. It's just, I can't believe how fast this new construction is going. I swear we had like 5 houses pop up in the last. Is it normal for a new house to pop up in an hour? I don't know, baby. But come on, follow along with me.
That's some speed running type crap right there if they're doing it in an hour. I know some pretty quick people, but not like that quick.
Did Donnie say that out loud?
Probably. I mean, Donnie doesn't have a filter. Oh, and he has a gigantic Cuban cigar sticking out of mouth.
Barrio comes over to where you are, lights a wood match, and lights your Cuban for you.
And Donnie takes a pull off and goes, "Much obliged, friend."
You know, baby, it's funny that you might say that. I've not once seen one construction crew coming in and out of the neighborhood. It's quite funny. But I have seen plenty of new boppers up in here. Well, they're a little eager to try to get you to come inside and spend a little time with them, but the big O here just thought he was just that natural magnetism. Let me see how it goes for y'all in there. But yeah, I'll lead y'all in because for some reason, new potential residents need to have an escort in, baby. He hops into...
See, that's concerning to me. Donnie's going to say that out loud before we hop in the car. He's like, I don't know if everybody else agrees with this, but anybody else ever gone into a neighborhood that requires you to have a security escort to wherever you're going?
Only in the military.
I mean, yeah, but like that's because we got to keep it secret and shit. But like,
yeah,
yes.
What the hell's this?
I visited neighborhoods and had to have a security escort with me for protection. Neera's not lying.
I believe Neera on this, okay?
I think Enida, while this is going on, she has her laptop out and she's showing Fiddler how to use Discord. No, I have a valid reason for this.
I am perfectly okay with this because I actually am sure Sean actually has a really smart reason for this. And I'm not joking. It's probably going to freaking derail something of mine. But I'm going to allow this. Tell us why you're doing it though, Sean.
Basically, what she's going to do is she's going to set up a video chat with the laptop because she's smart enough that she has the laptop with the cellular Wi-Fi or whatever. And she says, "All right, Fiddler, I'm going to have this in my pocket so you can see what we see."
Oh, okay.
So, do you see anything out of ordinary or we're in trouble? You'll know how to get to us. You'll know what's on the way.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
you know how to go in there like that,
and so it'll be left and right based off of your left and right because it's not gonna flip it right.
Yeah.
I don't want to try to like run to you and find myself in the kitchen or something.
I can't believe I'm going to say this already, but Nick.
Yes.
Do you want to read a bad situation?
Oh, fucking shit. Yeah, sure. I definitely will. I don't like where this is going already. Also, I feel like Donnie would be staying with Fiddler, like on some real shit. Like, I don't think he wants to terrify anybody just yet.
So Neera's going in alone.
Oh, no, Anida's going in.
I'm not going to force that at all. I'm going to allow everyone to wait.
Alone, but for Bobby.
Okay, cool.
Read a bad situation.
I think Enida, while she's working on it, she looks up to Neera and I was like, I think we should. Am I doing the same accent? I'm not sure. I've lost track of what my accent.
You are. No, you are.
By the skin of my teeth, I got a 10.
He's like, Neera, I think considering how things go on with these neighborhoods, we should be related. Just.
What would you like to ask, Nick?
Sean, are you done?
Yeah.
Before I go? Okay. I didn't want to interrupt you.
Yeah, she's just telling Neera that we're going to say we're related. Because she's basically.
Oh, no.
That hurt. I just wanted to make sure like I wasn't overstepping it. Okay. So I have 3 of those, right? Yeah.
So you got a 10? Yes, you get 3.
Hachi mama. Okay. So I think let's go with option number 3. Are there any dangers we have not noticed yet? I don't know how to English tonight. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Why? It's funny because yes, there is a danger you haven't noticed because as you're looking at the gate, a piece of the fence blinks at you.
Oh, fucking shit. All right. Well, well then, I'm going to go with what's the best way to protect the victims, aka my friends.
Stay together.
Okay. And
don't separate.
Turn around, go home.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to think.
Oh, and the thing that blinked at you from the fence is gone.
Oh, great. That's cool. Shit. What's the biggest threat? No. What's my best way out? Just in case. Straight back?
Straight back the way you came in.
Cool. Just as long as I'm clear on that. Because if I need to, I'm going to pick everybody up. I'm going to no limits, pick everybody up, and book it the fuck out of there.
And you know what? This is a freebie for you, Nick.
Uh-oh.
One of the houses, it's a gated fence, but it's those iron bars. Do houses normally go at an angle? And why does it look like it's looking at you?
Shit. What kind of... So, I have a very special move with the summon, and Sean and Brian have been a part to this very move that I'm going to ask this question specifically about. Is there any debris, aka like any fence post very close by, any loose furniture, any kind of lamp post, masonry trunks, cars even, anything like that?
Oh no.
Perchance.
Yes, there's a bike right there in that front lawn.
Okay, what kind of damage can we establish that bike would do if I threw this thing? Because it says motorcycle is 3.
Now, you have to go inside the fence first. It's on the other side of the fence in the lawn of this house. So you're going to go inside and go grab the bike?
Sure. I can't just reach over the fence and grab it or punch a hole.
Well,
I mean, if I could see the bike, I should be able to reach it fairly easy, right?
Well, as you're approaching the fence, the reason why I say this is because...
And I'm taking my time. I don't want to alert anybody that something is wrong. I'm very calmly doing this before I address everybody else.
Hello there, son. You seem to be new here. Huh, you're a big boy there. You see a man wearing a red smoker's lounge jacket, pink bunny slippers, on the other side of the fence now, looking at you, smoking a pipe.
Is he real?
He has a big old smile on his face.
Is this human being real? Is this person in front of me real? Can I grab this person, perchance?
He looks real enough. He looks definitely like you could grab him.
I want to try and grab him.
Where are me and Bobby in all of this?
At this moment, you did hear someone say, well, you're a big one, aren't you? You guys are close by the fence. The car was right there at the entrance. I would say Fiddler's still in the vehicle.
Oh, man.
Maybe we'll say about 15 feet.
I have already thrown us off the tracks. Yes. No.
No, you haven't.
Oh, yeah.
No, you have not. What would you like to do, Neera? Because you can actually hear all this, and if you turn, you'll see Donnie and a man in a red lounge jacket with a pipe talking to him.
Oh, shit.
Unless a loud, horrific scream starts going out or what have you, I think Neera's paying more attention to the neighbor working to Bobby than she is to Donnie. So
I'm going to ask one time, just one time. Are you sure you want to do this?
You know what? No, I'm not sure I want to do this, but the guy startled me because I was going for the damn bike, and now Donnie sees a person and he just appeared, and what the fuck is going on? And
act under pressure as you reach to grab for him, please.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, it's too late to turn back now, guys. I've done it now. Oh, God.
What did Donnie get?
Did you get double ones?
No, I got a 6. Now, here's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not going to burn a luck. We'll not start the apocalypse yet. Let's not do that.
So, Donnie, you don't even get to have any of the choices. So, because you rolled a 6, this is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Neera, one second you're looking, Donnie's on one side of the fence. The next second, he's on the other side of it now. And the man has his arm around Donnie's tall self going, oh, you're a real big boy there now. Donnie.
No.
It felt like for a second as you were reaching for him, his smoker's jacket turned into tentacles wrapped around your hand and flipped you around the fence.
I do not like this at all.
Never once has his smile dropped. Has he ever shown any form of aggression? He's still smiling happily. He's just, a big boy like you looks like you could enjoy a good cherry pie. How about you come in my domicile and have some pie?
Nah, I'm good.
Ryan?
I'm good. Donnie is...
What's up?
Is Enida next to me?
Okay, I'm not going to force this. Enida, are you next to Neera? Because you were talking to her. And Fiddler, would you like to come out of the vehicle?
Yeah.
I mean, there's no reason for me to, as far as I know.
Oh, no, I felt bad because I was like, damn it, I'm making him sit there stuck in there.
No, it's fine.
I feel like an ass. That's all.
Okay. I want to pull a move, Brian, because I have a move that comes with being the gumshoe.
Lay it on me. And guys, I am so sorry. If there's anything you want to do, don't go for it. Interrupt me and do what you want to do. So what would you like to do, Sean? And what did Neera want to do?
Well, if Enida was next to me, I was going to shove the clipboard into her hands, and I was about to do some magic.
We're going to come to that in a second because I want to hear what magic Neera is going to do. And Sean, what would you like to do as you're handed this clipboard? What was the move you're going to do?
Because I think I look in the direction of Donnie and this man, and I'm just thinking the image of this man, the way you described it, sounded like he was in a headlock.
Yeah.
Just the image of a man in a suit just having this giant ass Hulk.
This monster of a Hulk man.
And I want to trigger Occult Confidential.
Oh, please.
First time in each mystery that you observe a monster, minion, or phenomenon in action, you may ask one question from the investigative mystery.
You caught me. What do you want to ask?
You know what I'm going to ask. I am hoping you don't do or sing.
I know what you're going to ask, and I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not doing the joke of a dead body.
What is being concealed here?
There's actually something very important you're going to... God damn you, Enida!
What?
What's being concealed at this part of the neighborhood is Sean and Enida. What was the iron fence starts to move. and it's at this moment, eyes pop out and they shoot into the ground. And the man that's holding Donnie,
I don't like this.
not missing a beat. His smile gets even bigger, Donnie.
Oh no! See, like that. So Donnie's cool as a cucumber. Me as a player, I'm out. Like,
His smile gets wider. His pupils get enlarged. So there's just pure blackness that you're looking into. It looks at you.
no, thank you.
Donnie, your name is Donnie. Come in.
Whoa, fella! How the hell you know my name? And Donnie is actively trying to get this dude off.
Act under pressure. Act under pressure.
Can I just use mayhem?
Kick some ass for me then.
Yeah, I just want to throw him
Oh.
like a volleyball. Because one of my moves is mayhem, so I have to fail my roll.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Yes, Sean?
Press use a magic roll.
Oh, I'm sorry, but we gotta actually address that first. Chris, what's gonna happen?
Well, first I was going to do a thing, and then Sean kind of changed that, and then
Oh.
I guess what Donnie does will determine what I'm going to do with my magic after all, so go ahead.
Will be very important then. Donnie, roll.
Yes. So the fun thing with Mayhem is that I have to fail the roll to actually do what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
The worse I fail, the better it is. So that is a 6. So I hit the son of a bitch.
You're going to throw him into the house.
Nice.
Donnie, you've had enough. You grab for the jacket. It's moist. It feels like you're putting your hand into something's mouth. So you just go, nope, and toss him straight into his house. And you see him smash into the front door and tumble over. And Donnie, do you want to know what you see?
Yes.
You see the head suck into the shoulders. The hands turn into feet. Bend unnaturally. Still in the arm position, picking itself up, and the legs cracking into the position of shoulders. As the head rips out from the crotch area of the pants, picks up its pipe.
Oh, it's a necromorph.
And slowly starts walking out, upright. That's a good toss there, my boy. I believe we have a position for you on our baseball team now. Come on, Donnie.
Oh, wunderbar.
And you hear a snap, cracking. It still sounds like bones. As the doorway forms again on the house. And the door opens up and there's a woman with a pie. Come on, Donnie. Come have some pie. What do you want to do?
Come play with us, Dewey. Forever and ever and ever.
I ain't having none of that damn pie.
And I'm going to let you guys know right now, 4 more doors open for our house.
Oh, guys, I apologize. Out of character, I apologize. I have completely fucked up.
You just made something that was supposed to happen later happen a lot earlier.
Because of this option, I am going to go with what I was originally doing. So all this time, from the second Donnie started approaching the bicycle and everything else that happened, she kind of shoved the clipboard at Neera. And you haven't noticed, but there's been a peculiar silver amulet around her neck. It has moons and stars and all sorts of symbols overlaid over it, so you can have a hard time telling what is what. She rubs her hands over this amulet and she she fingers the wing of her sunglasses as she mutters in a language that I don't think any of you would understand, that she says, I wish to see the flow of power before me. I wish to see the energy, the type of energy it is. So I am after 1, where's the source of all this energy coming from? And 2, is it Fey? Is it demonic? Is it divine? What is it? And that is what I'm using magic for.
Yeah, I love this. Oh my God. I love this. Neera, roll for me, please. And this is not even going to be a big magic. This is going to be a regular use magic.
Brian, you cut up for a second there.
Sorry, I'm saying it's just going to be a regular use magic. This isn't a big magic. So just give me a roll for your magic, please. Which is weird. Give me a weird roll, please.
Well, that's weird.
I love this.
Oh my God.
Oh my.
6, 5, 2, 13.
Woo! Nailed it.
So, Neera.
So, first, let me finish. As I say this, runes and circles flash over my sunglasses because I'm using it as a tool. And as I put it up, I can suddenly see energy.
So, no. This is what Neera is going to see. Almost every house in this neighborhood glows a color that you really can't place. It's it doesn't seem this color would belong on this planet. It's as if it's a color from out from space. So, and you see this collective color, and you see little blips of what would be people. So it's as if you're seeing thermal imagery, heat imagery of where it would be people for each one in the house. And you see all but maybe 3 houses are like this. So you can't see what's inside those. They're just normal. But you see this collective color bleed and group into the center, and then you're following it up. It's going up a hill, and you see it on the hill that overlooks this neighborhood. There's a massive house. And Chris, it's as if this house has eyes, and they're looking right at you angrily. And to answer your question about the energy, it's a cosmic energy.
Oh, algae mama.
As she sees all this, and then the doors start opening because she's been looking and observing while Donnie did this, and he opened up the invasion plotline on us. She sighs and says, well, I've been in worse battles, and she starts charging for the mansion.
Yes!
Okay, guys, you all see Neera? She's going towards the hill. I'm going to say this now. She has to go. The way this works is she has to follow the road, go into the neighborhood, go about a couple blocks, and then take a right to go up the hill. As she's doing this, every house is opening up, and more men that are wearing the same red smoker's jacket with the same wide grin, except now their eyes are just a solid black, are coming out and saying, "Hey, come on in for some pie." And the last thing I want Neera to act under pressure, because from the lawn, a hand's going to spring from the lawn and try to grab her leg.
4, 6, 2, 12.
Neera just kicks the hand and just keeps going.
She's wearing steel-toed combat boots.
Hand didn't stand a chance.
When she kicks the hand, the ground rumbles. You feel everything shake. All the houses shake. Except for 3, all in the far-off distance.
The last survivors of the neighborhood.
This bitch ain't got nothing on those dragons.
Every door is now open. And at first, every face was just looking straight. And in unison, they all turned towards Neera. And just say, "Would you like some pie?" And they all start walking towards her.
She pulls out her silver ritual dagger.
Oh no, what does Neera want to do?
And she says, "Come and get some bitches."
And I think you see her pull out and spin this magnum, and she calls out, "Fiddler, Red October time!"
Yes!
I love it. I love it. As if answering to Enida's cries of that, every man in the red smoking jacket, they start to change. Their eyes grow larger, and their mouths just start to stretch wider and wider and wider. And then their heads just cracking to the side. And then, in unison, they let out a screech, a noise you've never heard before, as half of them start approaching towards Neera, and the other half are approaching towards Enida, Donnie, and Fiddler. And the ground rumbles. You feel another rumble in the ground.
So is Neera surrounded currently, or is she just barred?
No. Actually, no. I'm not that mean. That would just be too impossible. I can't do that. Even with what's going on, there's no way they'd be able to appear and surround you. Neera, so it would be more of like a half circle. They're approaching on all sides, but the path leading up the hill is clear, so you still have ample space behind you to move.
Well, she still pulled out her ritual dagger just in case, and she's still charging for the mansion.
Neera is going to notice that they stop at the road leading up to the hill.
That's fine.
As if they can't continue on. Enida, how do you want to react to the slowly approaching mass?
I am going to take an example from the very first game I've ever played of Monster of the Week, and one of the players playing the main, and I am charging for the car. And I'm also, I think, as Nita's charging for the car, she's whistling over to Donnie and says, "Donnie, I need you to rip the top, and we're gonna go boarding down this hill."
You need up this hill, but
Or up this hill.
Donnie says, "I got you," but Donnie is still on the porch, correct? Like, Donnie still has to get away from this creepy douche.
There was a reason why I was waiting to come back to you, because the porch is moist.
Why does it have to be moist?
It feels like you're standing on a mouth.
Why does it have to be moist?
isn't moist a wonderful word?
It's a wonderful word, but why does it have to be moist?
I hate that I didn't think to say moist in that last one shot.
This is now when Donnie starts to feel as if the porch is moving like a tongue underneath his feet.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, I want to, I don't know how you want me to manage this or whatever, but, I'm getting off this porch. I'm getting back to the car, to Enida and Fiddler.
I want you to roll me kick some ass.
I can do that. I
have a plan if you get a 6.
Well, I'm not rolling mayhem, am I? I mean, I could just pick up the house.
No. Just regular kick some ass. Just regular kick some ass. There's a reason for this.
Okay. Because I was going to say, it says I can throw walls and stuff, just for future reference. Let's see. I think I have a plus. Yeah, I have a +3 to tough.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the big beefy boy comes through. We have a 6 plus a 3 plus a 3.
What's going to happen, guys, is in front of Donnie, the house splits open and it just lets out another one of those screams in Donnie's face. It was the house letting out the noise, actually.
Can Donnie scream back at it as it screams at him?
This is what you. So Donnie, this is when you notice. So you know the uvula in the mouth.
Oh yeah.
You notice it has like a uvula, like this strange purple appendage. And this is when you finally notice in the inside of the house, nothing really looked right. Everything was imitation. So you know, like The Thing. Imagine seeing furniture, fake furniture. This is what you would have seen when it just has this sheen and black,
like fleshy furniture and stuff.
Yes.
Cool.
It was all just imitation, as if it didn't know how to properly do real furniture. And Donnie just reaches back and just decks the uvula. And that's when this whole house sucks into the ground. And then you see one of the couples that was walking towards Enida and Fiddler in the vehicle get sucked back into the ground as well. And you see like a large dirt trail leading up to the hill. And you feel another rumble in the ground.
Go!
I want to say a four-letter sentence, well, not a phrase, but now I'm thinking about it, and I think it might be too obscure a reference.
Say it.
All right, well, I think is Anita's watching this. No, I can't do it. That's too forced. I was going to say Baba Yaga. This is just making me think of the house.
Oh yes.
I haven't seen chicken legs yet.
No, I think Enida just looks at this and is like, "Oh, that ain't." Wait, what was the? I forgot the accent. I did it. Well, that ain't right. That house ain't right, boy.
God damn it, house! What the hell?
Okay, I kind of want to hear what Fiddler's been up to because I feel like he's been left out.
I was actually going to address Fiddler because you think the vehicle would be the safest place.
Yeah, so I think that and I'm Fiddler sitting in the backseat of the car looking at the laptop, like watching the video through the pocket. And then all of a sudden I see Neera take off, like past the window. And I kind of crane around and look and see her running up the street and all these people coming out. And then I hear Enida shout and I see them running towards the car. And so with his big Fiddler crab arm, I reach forward and I rip the seat out and push it out the door. And I kind of scooch up a little bit and put my foot on the pedal and start the car.
I love this.
Okay, so I love this. Fiddler is going to just plow the car into the crowd.
Come on, get in. It seems like she knows the way.
I would like Donnie and Enida to roll me act under pressure.
I think Donnie is going to look at him and go, "I'm coming!" Holy shit. The dice gods be in my favor. That is a 10. I got a 5 plus a 4 plus a 1 because Donnie only has a 1 cool.
Paint us the image of how Donnie just gets into the vehicle.
So I think semi Dukes of Hazzard style, right? Like Donnie just comes charging off this thing's porch and he's like, "Fiddler, roll down the window! Down the window, down the window, down the window!" And he is diving into the window, all 6'8" of him. He's like, "Back window, back window, back window."
It's a crank. It's crank window.
Now I heard someone panicking a little bit. Sean, what did you roll?
I rolled a 3.
Oh shit.
I'm 2 and a 1 and I have no cool.
So Donnie makes it to the car. Enida, you're getting ready to run, but then it feels like you're not going anywhere. It's not, because you're lifted into the air.
Oh no.
There's now a big tongue that's come from another house that's wrapped up Enida.
Okay, so Brian, you're gonna hate me for asking this, but I need to ask you something.
Hit me with it.
We saw the people being sucked into the house.
Mm-hmm.
But are the houses themselves considered a separate phenomenon? Because technically, if they're a separate entity, I could use a Cult Confidential again.
They are. The way this works, so once this all ends, I'll be able to explain better, but it is. Dang damn it. What are you doing, Sean?
So I'm going to ask, what can hurt it?
Okay. What you are looking at is a little mini construct of the bigger picture, and everything theoretically can hurt it. But so if you want to one shot it, hit the uvula that Donnie hit.
Goal.
And because its mouth is wide open, the tongue it's just hanging there right in view.
Perfect target.
May I?
Yes, Neera?
Okay, I'm still running up the hill. Am I, like, being chased, or do I have a clear shot for the moment?
No, like I told you, you were not being chased because they all stopped as if they couldn't physically keep going up the road.
Okay, then before we get back to the combat, Neera, with the age of long practice, reaches into her atrocious messenger bag and pulls out a bottle of holy water and a bottle of some sort of green and purple powder. And as she does, she says, "Bright sun above, blessed water below. Combine together. Help me strike down my foe." And she pours the powder into the holy water because I'm going to use big magic in a little bit, and I'm starting my preparations.
If you're doing what I'm thinking, you guys are already going to clear the other thing of keeping Leonidas and Hachiko coming. I'm going to say that right now. If this is what's going to happen. Oh no. So, but did anybody else want to do anything? Fiddler, you can see Enida's wrapped up by a big slimy tongue that's coming out of a house to your left.
Yeah, so I've mentioned that Fiddler's got, like a fiddler crab, one big claw hand and then a normal hand. And Fiddler out the passenger window kind of points with the good hand, and I'm going to use my weird move, telekinesis, and I'm going to try to pull Enida free.
Roll me your weird, please. Roll it.
This is my good stat. Oh, damn. 14.
Wow.
Nailed it.
The power of friendship.
I'm not gonna lie. The way that's such a high roll. It has to be as if you're just car now sit. There's no way it goes perfectly how you want it. You grip Enida. The tongue was trying to fight with you, and you're just no Enida for you. you pull Enida from the tongue and perfectly seat her into the car. Like literally for good measure, Donnie goes back, cranks down the window. These are some cheap ass security guards. And then rolls it back up. Enida, you are in the car. And this is when the tongue just starts slobbering on the hood of the car.
Actually, can I ask something after being pulled? Enida wants to aim her magnum at the uvula. Now that she
kicks some ass.
I am going to use the ones that are the dice that are colored and signatured with my character's inspiration thing. So pink power go. That's a 12. Me hitting the thing is where Enida, as she's being pulled back, she's kind of spinning in air, and there's just this moment of her eyes narrowing, anime precision, as you actually see like the bullet coming. The barrel of the magnum, like cartoon style, expanding as the bullet comes out at bullet time, and everyone's like, and then as soon as it leaves the gun, it goes into fast forward like a rail shot.
With this house, it sinks into the ground, sucks in another couple, and I love the fact that you mentioned Baba Yaga, because this is when another massive earthquake happens, and the house on the top of the hill, Neera, you're going to notice as the ground ruptures to one side as what looks like a massive arm rips from the ground and slams down next to the house. And you just hear a... It's not doing anything yet. And it's just digging into the earth. And it looks like it's trying to rip another arm from the ground. Neera, what is your big magic going to do for us, please?
Well, first, I'm still finishing my preparations. So she says a word. I don't know what the word is, but it is definitely a word of power as she sticks her silver ritual dagger into the mixture she made out. And then she continues running for the big house, because here's what I'm aiming for eventually with the big magic. Banishment. I want this thing gone because this thing is the core, and once it's gone, I'm hoping all the others will go out like a candle.
Okay.
I'm still doing preparations, so I think everyone else can have another, like I said, and I'm still running up the hill.
And this is when finally, Fiddler, I would like you to roll me to act under pressure, because the car's starting to get shaked, because as the tongue is trying to push down.
Wait, didn't I hit the uvula?
Oh no, not that one. That one's gone. There's other houses, so there's another tongue coming out. There's another tongue.
We're knocking houses out left and right.
The only time I will ever celebrate something this magnitude, this is when you guys will notice the other vehicle. Finally, Barry had taken it, had sped off to the other three cars, and he's now speeding by. As he waves to you guys, you see the cars loaded up full of civilians, the families that were in those three houses. And he just takes off down the road. He's just, I got them, baby. That's what I just rolled to see if he was successful in getting them all. And he was.
Party time.
Got a 4 and a 5 plus 2, 11.
Oh, hell yeah.
We're just sprinting for the finish line.
Well, you guys actually...
That's what happens.
You see, this is actually, I love it when things like this happen because it's actually a hell of a lot more fun because I've been loving your reactions to everything. Fiddler just, boom, it's like initial D, the drifting that he's just able to do. He's just, no, not today. Bye-bye, strange house. And I'm going to give Enida a chance to fire one more shot from her gun if she would like to do another kick some ass. Because a lot of the houses are roaring and screaming and those UV are in view.
All right, yeah, I think, I'll do that. I'll go for a kick some ass. Brian.
Mm-hmm.
Brian.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you do this to me? That's a 1 and a 1 and a 1.
Luck.
You want to use your luck?
Burn it.
Would you like to use your luck?
You know what? I'm going to burn a luck because then that gives us, I'm going to spend a luck because then you got to come up with, now you have to, because my luck move.
What does your luck move do?
When you spend a luck, your next regular case will actually be a mystery for your hunter group, and the monster will focus their attention on you. That just guaranteed us a chance to play again.
I'm not gonna lie, I have already been thinking about that, and I already had thought about that for you. There's a certain cartoon cat that is going to be coming after Enida, so we'll come back to that later.
Oh no!
So, Enida, you felt like your shot was going to go wild. You close your eyes, you take a deep breath. You feel calm. You wait to feel the fire when you're in the moment in the drift. Boom. You hit another one of the houses. It sucks into the ground, takes another couple in. And that's when, with another mighty shake of the ground, the other arm frees itself from the ground, ripping itself. And this is when you finally notice that the front of that big giant house on the hill most definitely looks like a face with mad eyebrows on the windows as it starts smashing one hand into the ground and slowly crawling itself down the hill.
Is this when I finally reach it?
Yes, Neera, as one of its first hands smashes down into the ground, and you can just hear the crunching as it's pulling itself towards you.
I think we found the thing that doesn't belong in this biome.
Her silver ritual dagger shining like one of the stars that started this whole mess. She looks at this gigantic keeping monstrosity in front of her, and she yells, "Begone, thought!" And she throws her dagger at it.
Enida takes out her phone and takes a picture and then sends it to a previous contact.
So, roll to use magic, or how do you want me to handle this?
Yep. Roll your weird for me, please. Oh my God, really?
Actually, no. She takes a picture of the house popping up, and she sees this happening, and I think she sets it on record.
5, 6, 2, 13. Goodbye.
This is what's going to happen, everyone. As its arms are reaching out, looking as if they're going to grab Neera, they stop, and it starts to turn into protoplasm, and it starts to suck itself back into itself, and it's turning into more of a blob shape. And that's when you notice the millions of eyes, the millions of mouths. It just keeps shifting all over its body as it looks at Neera, and then it looks back up at the sky. It squinches itself down into a tiny, tiny little ball. How could something so large compress itself down to the size of a marble? And then expelling all that force, it shoots itself straight into the sky, going back home amongst the stars. But Neera, as this is happening, you see a woman with a wide-brimmed hat and a green boa. But this boa doesn't look right. It looks like it's as if it's composed of ink.
Oh, yay. She's back.
She just looks and she's just like, "Are you fucking serious?" Looks at you, Neera, and tells you and goes, "Tell your little friend Enida I say hi." And a green miasmic door appears behind her, like Dark Souls, best to say, as she does an about face and goes through this door, and it closes behind her.
And stay out, Neera says it, and then she goes stomping forward to pick up her dagger.
And then this is when you all hear, and Neera was 100% correct, because it's with this, you just hear collective as all the houses, all the people just start to melt away, leaving just empty lots. And then just the 3 homes at the end of the neighborhood. And then this is when you hear It's Hulk Hogan's theme song. I'm sorry. You just hear, I am a real American, as a massive monster truck peels in and parks. Leonidas pokes his head up and goes, oh, fuck, we missed everything? Hachiko pokes his head out and goes, this is some bullshit.
For the sake of my notes, what was I supposed to tell Enida?
That the woman with the green boa says hello.
Enida, the woman with the green boa says hello. Okay, sorry.
Now, this is when you guys are all called back to the library. Will Neera be okay with coming to the library now?
No.
Okay, fine. You're going to meet at the diner again. This time, though, Solomon is not in a baby form. You see him as an old man. He's an old balding man. He's sitting there. And this is when you notice a teenage girl sitting next to him. And she's just, you are so fucking lucky. I imagine you all have some questions about what you encountered. And I would like to officially offer you all a position here in the library as part of our anti-biohazard team.
Neera has the diner menu open and she says, no, I don't have any questions, not really, and I already agreed to join your team. Hey, sausage breakfast burrito.
I have a question. Are you the same baby that recruited me?
Oh, for Fiddler, this is when Solomon just goes, yes, my full name is Solomon Grundy. Normally, depending on the week, I would appear as a different age, but because of recent actions, Greta had made it to where I was only as a baby. Shut up, Solomon. I just wanted to let you know is that you have successfully helped us in not only in saving this neighborhood, but in expelling another agent of the worm. You have truly proved your worth to the library, and I am very excited for what we can do in the future, as with you all as a part of the team. And to let you know, that neighborhood was always meant as new construction. Many people were complaining about gentrification, that they were pushing out people from the neighborhood, and it's kind of ironic that a creature from across the scars comes and starts popping up its own houses. So kind of a reverse gentrification.
Yeah, well, Neera says that she's adding sugar into her coffee. She wasn't doing that on purpose. I get the feeling someone was making it. And then she looks at Enida and says, the woman with the green boa told me to tell you hello. And then she takes a sip of her coffee.
This is a true diner, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to unroll my silverware thing. Is there like an actual steak knife or is it just a butter knife?
It would be a steak knife.
So Donnie is going to place his hand on the diner table. He's going to take the steak knife and he's going to chop a knuckle off his pinky and he's going to give it to Solomon and he's going to be like, here's my oath to the library. And he's going to drop his pinky into the single knuckle of his pinky into Solomon's hand.
Neera reaches into her satchel and pulls out a first aid kit.
No, it's good. It'll stop bleeding in about 30 seconds. Watch. And
blood magic is no laughing matter, young lady. Take care of it.
I have sort of a fun idea that I have something that why Enida was taking a picture and a video of everything.
Hit me with it.
Oh wait, that was Donnie making that note. Oops, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, let me rephrase that. Blood magic is no laughing matter, young man. Take care of it.
All right, Neera. All right.
And we can cut this if you I'll cut this if you don't like it, Rev, because I think it's like a nice little nod. Because I think Enida is sending a text and she says, sorry I couldn't stay in Indianapolis. Your gang seems all right, but I think I found some people like me. Take care. I'm trying to think. Take care of yourself, Rev.
That's good.
I mean, that's the thing I like about this setting is technically you can use your characters from your own because it makes sense in the world because they're fictional people from reality. And this thought it was like a neat little nod.
So it's actually with Neera's comment is when Greta puts down her coffee cup, looks at Enida and goes, this makes so much sense now about why we've been getting so many taunting messages meant for someone named Enida. Apparently you've stumbled upon something about her that she doesn't want to be known, Miss Enida. And I might have a use for your team already.
I think Enida just kind of goes pale and says, oh yeah, she wants to eat me and I don't eat. It's not even like a sex thing. So I'm the narrative that got away.
And this is going to be the perfect segue because coming into the diner, Neera recognizes the zoot suit, but dear God, is the man old that's wearing the zoot suit. It's funny that you mentioned something about eating there, young lady. because that's just what she did to me.
Oh, sweet fairies, help us all.
And Greta just does a face palm. She goes, yes, but I believe I need to start by telling you all about a cartoon cat. That's where we'll end the one shot for Welcome to the Neighborhood.
Yay!
You can find Dungeons and Pop at Dungeons Pop on Twitter and on your podcast app of choice. You can also join us on our Discord social club and maybe even join for a game and get your chance to be on a podcast if only once. Thank you for listening, and if you enjoyed our show, please leave a review.